but it would definitely be a fun project. Good fucking grease. Ah, fool. Clearly we need to put some more damage dealing right in here. Ah, fool. What color? Ha ha ha. Go ahead and stick one of these right there. See how they like messing with a lightning tower. Now these, at first it doesn't seem like they're going to do a lot of damage because their strength is only like 60 to start with, but it's constant damage. And they stun sometimes. There's a 15% chance to stun on first contact, which I always thought should instantly kill flying enemies. Since they're flying, if they get stunned, they should crash and burn. Or at least crash. With the obligatory wagon wheel that rolls away regardless of what blows up. Or wheel, I should say. Good grief, there's another one trying to sneak through. Ain't as sneaky as you thought, are you? Clearly we have identified an area of low damage capacity, or dealing right in here. We shall amend. Killed it. We can build one of these suckers right there. Normally you wouldn't need to build any of those early on, but 1500 damage per hit, area of effect too. I mean, they just devastate flying enemies. You see, those ones that were coming through there in its area, no problem at all. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get another one there, another one there. And here pretty quick we'll start being able to sell off some of our weaker towers because we're already doing really well. We're almost to the point where we can just start building lots of lightning towers. Don't really want to get rid of those yet. There we go. Now we can just get another lightning tower right there. Right there. See, one's trying to sneak through, so I'm not trying, it's succeeding. Little son of a bitch. Still gonna die. You gonna die. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. We can't have good movies anymore because of the PC brigade. No, that seems like a really crazy segue there, but it's true. I was just thinking of RoboCop. I watched Smokey. Sorry about that. Smokey and the Bandit last night, and I was just saying, would never get made today. You'd never get anywhere near getting past the fucking PC police to have a movie like that. Especially the sheriff, which is some of the best stuff in the movie is from Buford T. Justice. Yeah, like, that's how you handle racism and people that actually think and act like that. You make fun of them. So that's the problem with shit today, is trying to make everything so fucking serious, and all you're really doing is legitimizing it in a way. You're treating it like it is something that is serious, when what you should do is laugh at them. Make them feel stupid and ridiculous. That's how you handle that shit. Gotcha. Damn it, not quite good enough, though. Good enough to kill you, though, right there. Leaked one, not good. Bosses are starting to get a little bit rough. But of course, we just dropped down quite a bit of damage dealing capacity there, because upgraded some of these and that one there, because I mean that's going to be hitting pretty decent amount of space. That one's going to hit pretty decent amount of space. Still need to go ahead and get this row filled up. And then that's where we'll pretty much call this episode of this. I don't know if I'll even do any more, because once you've gotten the pattern down on how to beat this, that's pretty self-explanatory. I don't know how many videos people would want to watch me doing this, if any. If you watched through the whole thing, thank you. Enjoy. Grief. See what I mean about these damn things? Drop this down so he doesn't speed up too long. I mean, he's gonna die. There's no doubt about that. Just good grief. Oops. A little bit overzealous there. So basically, once you have your first row all loaded up, now you can do this solid water towers to start with, or just do a mix like this. I mean, it's kind of a waste in some ways to do the air towers on the first row. Usually I start putting them on the second one instead, because you get more potential that way. But you can also put towers up here too. So, like that. Anywhere in the green, you can put a tower. See, everything's getting wrecked pretty much now. Again, the only area that's still a little bit weak is right through here, because you got the gap. And we haven't upgraded the towers over here very much. We got a lot of upgraded towers over here now. That one's fully upgraded. I think, no, that one we upgraded. We've upgraded that one. But this one, not a whole lot of upgrades over here. So now what we can do is we can go ahead and drop a full upgrade on that one. Then we can go ahead and upgrade that one to full. So now we've got a pretty nice damage distribution there. Yeah. This costs $1,500 to upgrade. So, but you get 3,000 damage, which is the equivalent of 2 of the others. Again, it would cost you $1,600 to get 2. You're saving $100 by upgrading. So it is pretty consistent in that regard. Boss trying to poke through here. I mean, at this point, you could just about go ahead and just leave it sit for a bit. Just make sure you're taking care of the bosses, and upgrade towers once in a while. But, you know, I mean, once you got this first row all decked out, you can just start filling up the rest of it as you want to, because like I said, at this point we've got 14,000. That's 1,400 in interest every single wave. I mean, you get it up to 20,000 because the full upgrade for a lightning tower, the last level, costs 2,000 gold. It's the most expensive upgrade. So once you get up to the 20,000, you're getting 2,000 plus interest every wave. You can get any towers you want. You just, as long as you don't drop below 2,000 or the 20,000, you can upgrade anything you want, get new towers, do whatever you want basically, and you'll probably still be kicking over more interest every every turn. So you'll steadily just increase, and you'll be able to do more and more and more every single wave. And you'll get to a point where you have an entire map covered in fully upgraded towers. And if you want to sit here, because I mean I've been sitting here for almost an hour just to get this one. So if you really want to see just how far you can take this, like I said, I've gotten up several hundred levels. I'm already at 110. Like I said, I left it overnight, and I'm pretty sure I've gotten up to over level 500 before, just leaving it set. The problem is, of course, even on a newer computer, the longer you sit, the more animations and stuff you have going on in here, the more towers, the more laggy it will get. So you just have to be careful about that, be forewarned. See, we're up to over 20,000 now, so, and we're still killing them with hardly any effort at all. You know, we can go ahead and upgrade that. We're still at over 20,000. Fully upgraded, 9,000 damage wind tower. Now anything that in the air that comes through over in this, in this entire radius, just gonna get destroyed, obliterated without any trouble for a while, except for the bosses. But you have a few of these, because the way I like to do these is you might see that I do have kind of a pattern that I kind of follow for the rest of the rows. I'm gonna show you. I usually go not necessarily always in the same order, but always the same trio. Air tower, water tower, lightning tower. Or you can do it lightning tower, air tower, water tower, whatever sequence you want to go in, and then you just repeat. Oh, drop down. That's okay. And it's dead. Because this way you maximize your damage potential. Like I said, the fire tower, overall it does a little bit more damage than a water tower, but again, it doesn't have any kind of special effect. Like the lightning tower can stun, the air tower is a huge amount of damage to air only, and the water tower slows. The fire tower, you'd expect it to hit only the ground and do a lot of damage like the air tower, but it doesn't. It only does a little bit extra damage compared to the water tower. 25 less base range with no added effect. I mean, it hits both air and ground, but compared to the water tower, it's just useless. I suppose, I mean, since the slow effect doesn't stack, technically, once you've got your water towers slowing things down, doing your next level with fire towers just for extra damage potential would make some sense, I suppose. I mean, they do kind of look cool. So, I mean, you're gonna do a bit more damage. See, I mean, the damage, the range is so low that you don't even get up to a second row until you've upgraded. Actually, I think you have to fully upgrade the damn things to get them up there to a second row, which is a bit ridiculous. And yeah, they cost like $2,500 to fully upgrade, which makes them overly expensive. I mean, the strength on it is 1,500, which is